Hi everybody, my name is Henry.
My name is still Sarah.
Okay, so when we had our first daughter,
Oh, by the way,
Sarah-
I have no idea what the subject is. Apparently, he'll start and I'll follow.
yes,
Like the good wife that I am.
so when we had our first daughter, she was all cute and all. I loved her with all
She
my
was all
heart.
cute.
Yes, now I mean, I loved her seriously, but then
And then what?
my wife would say, babe, give her a shower. I'm like, why? You give her a shower. And she's like, but she's your child.
I think
And
I
I'm
know
like,
where he's going.
yes, she's my child, but I love her and all, but I have to give her a shower. She's still a baby. You give her a shower. Later on, I'll do other things with her. Come on. And she's like, babe, feed her or do this. And I'm like, yes, I'll feed her sometimes, but not all the time. Does
Okay,
it
so
mean
let's-
I don't love my child? Of course, I love my child.
So let's pin this down. My husband, every so often, sort of leans towards the side of woman versus man responsibilities.
It's not exactly. No, that's not
Now,
true.
he
I
would
don't-
like me to go out there and get a 9-to-5 job that is just as competitive and as challenging and as demanding as his, because, he wants a fly wife. But when I get home, I still have to be a full-time mom.
No,
While
no,
he
no,
is
no,
a
no,
quarter-time dad.
No. See,
No?
scratch that. I don't even believe that at all. Okay, no, the idea is, of course, you're on maternity leave, time to take care of the child and all that stuff. But once you come out of maternity leave, you can go back to work. In terms of, children can go to nursery, but even apart from that, things like wash, doing the dishes, ironing the clothes.
What's that got to do with the children?
All that doesn't have it. But that's what people spend time doing when they're at home. That's what they clean the house, they hoover the house and all that.
What,
You
for
don't have to
women
do
when
that.
she's on maternity leave?
No,
she's taking care of the child, actually.
Yeah, well, yes, that's fine.
And my husband's convinced, right, that, all the mums out there, I'm sure they would really have a field day with you. But, he's convinced that, it's like it doesn't take the wisdom of Solomon to just, take care of a child.
No,
Day in,
no,
day
of
out.
course, no. See, it's not that. There's a
Yeah,
lot of
tread
care and
carefully, young
attention
man.
that should go
Uh-huh.
into the children. Okay, for example, our first daughter is 5 now.
Yes, she is.
And sometimes I go out with her. I spend some time with her.
Yeah, he does the easy, no responsibility.
Look, it's not easy. I
fun
think
benefits
everybody
part of
has a
things.
phase.
Yeah.
Okay, in the beginning phase when they get breastfed and washed, that's the mom's phase. Okay,
Breastfed
So-
and washed.
Well,
So how about I breastfeed and you wash?
You see, that's
Why
the
is
problem.
that the problem?
I have to go to work. I have to do other things. And besides,
Excuse me, you don't sleep
that's
at
not-
work?
but that's not my time to shine. Okay, my time to shine is when the
There is no
child
shining
is
involved.
grown up a bit. We can relate and communicate.
This ain't nothing to do with shining.
Okay, see, my wife she said she was tired and she can't be doing all this stuff. So we got a help. Okay, and the help is supposed to come in and do all the chores while she just takes care of the baby, breastfeed, clean the baby,
Lay off the
clothes and all.
breastfeeding. Let's call it nursing.
It doesn't make sense. I'm making it as if I have some, breast. No.
You said it too many times.
Oh yes, I like her breasts. I can't help
Oh,
it,
here he
but-
goes.
No, look.
Okay.
The idea is, I believe that at that time, it's her time. We can help. I agree. Now, I don't like doing the dishes, but why do I have to do the dishes to prove my love when I can get somebody else to do the dishes and I can prove my love by being with her, for example?
Okay.
So doing the dishes and cleaning stuff, as long as
No,
seriously
but
speaking,
wait, pause.
yeah.
Now, there's this big school of thought around love languages, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. And not that I want to sort of, spend any amount of time really around that, because I don't believe I've read the book and it's completely inexhaustible anyway. It's a massive topic. But in terms of love language, something as simple as, this is an area that I have a need in, right? This is where I need your help. This is where I need you to show that you care or that
I agree.
want to relieve me of some stress. And you go and buy me a rose or something. Yeah, that's cute, but this is what I need.
Okay, fine. Her love language, for example,
Is
she
help.
needs help within the house.
So I got a nanny.
It doesn't matter who provides the help.
No, it does.
No, but why do you want me to suffer?
But it's not something.
No, but seriously, I
Love
don't
is
like doing
sacrifice.
dishes.
Love
I
is
don't like
sacrifice.
hoovering or any kind of domestic
No.
work. You know, all I need to do is get someone to do the domestic work. You know, and I can take my wife
But you
out
can't always get
for
someone
movies.
to do it.
Yeah, but we did get people to do it for a very long time. You know, they might not do it up to how you want, you know, but the thing is, you know, if they don't hoover the house very well, I can overlook that stuff, you know. What's the alternative? Me hoovering the house? No, you know, so they don't have to be perfect. Nobody's perfect, babe. Seriously. You know, so if the nanny doesn't do things the way you want, it's fine, you know, because they're not perfect. As long as we have our own time to spend together and it's not stressful for us. Why should she be washing the dishes? Why should she be ironing the clothes, hoovering the house, cleaning everywhere, and why?
But then this sounds good. You have to sort of be able to sort of reach a wide range of people. Now, not everybody has a nanny. Not everybody
we've
has.
not always had nannies.
No,
all the
we
time
haven't.
anyway.
No.
Yeah.
And not everybody necessarily has the means to have a nanny and things like that. So in a home where that is not an option, I think the subject, pinning it down, should really be, you know, love is not really a matter of a division of labor or division of responsibility. It's about helping to move the home forward.
I agree.
It's about supporting where there is a need to support, you know, because we could always go and make the argument to an extent of perhaps, well, the husband is the breadwinner. Therefore, it's his sole responsibility to work. Now, the woman, no, I know where we could go with that, but just for a simple sort of explanation, the husband is the breadwinner and the wife is, you know, the homekeeper or whatever. So she shouldn't be burdened to now go off and get a full-time job.
Look,
However,
I believe, however, okay.
no. But however, if there is if she has the capacity to, which a lot of times she does, she can go out and get a job. And it's not just that she would be supporting him financially, it's also for her own development, her own sort of confidence and all the rest of it. So my point is, there aren't any clear lines of this is just your job and then there shouldn't be anyway.
No, exactly.
There
And
shouldn't be.
I think if the woman is working and the man is working at the same time, then yes, and they can't afford any external help, yes.
Or at least they've decided that they're not going to do that. Yeah.
The domestic duties can be shared. I mean, I agree with that. You know, I'm a dad that loves his wife and his children, and I don't want to see my wife slaving away after work and I won't help. Of course, that one is equal. They should work equally. But now, my point is, when the man has to go to work and the woman is not working perhaps yet
9 to
or at
5,
all. Yes,
so
not
she's
working
at
9 to 5.
home taking
Exactly,
care
that's
of
the work.
babies.
So exactly, so if she's at home taking care of the babies, then she should do that job.
You know you're gonna
you know.
people will come for you.
Yeah, well, I know, I know.
because you
No,
keep
but-
going to this point,
no, but
making it out
see-
as if being a stay-at-home mum means you're doing absolutely nothing.
No. I just mean being a stay-at-home mom means do the stay-at-home job. You understand? So do the cleaning
Well,
and the cooking and all that stuff.
how about
Yeah.
what if a stay-at-home mum did stay-at-home work from 9 to 5? What happens after 5 o'clock?
No. It just means that from 9. That's a very good point.
Yes, it is a very good point.
That's a good point. But it means that all the work, taking care of the kids, the cleaning, and all that stuff will be done between that time.
Excuse me,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
then you pick up your child from school, maybe 3 o'clock or 3:30. You head back home and you start another round. If you've got more than one child,
Yeah,
do you
but-
think everything stops at 5 p.m.?
Well, it doesn't. But when the guy comes back, at least when,
That's
at
my
least-
point. So when he comes back,
Yeah.
he should be open to helping her from that time. You are still of the mindset with you're at home. So you're at home means you work 24 hours, whereas
the
you
risk.
commute to
Babe,
work.
Hold on, no, it's not that. See, the risk to this is you might come back home and nothing is done. Do you understand? As in, the dishes
Well,
are
that's
not done.
not always the case.
No, it's not always the case, but there is that risk, you know.
How is
and-
that the
and-
risk that she would just never do anything because she's waiting for you to get back at
Well,
5?
it might not
Who
be you,
does
but
that?
it might not be you, but it might be some people that will do that. But anyway, but then the point is, seriously speaking, a husband should help. I agree.
And the wife should help.
He should help, not because it's not his job or he feels it's not his job or because he feels whatever. It's just because he's helping. He doesn't want to see his wife being overworked. Yes, it should help. Sometimes taking care of the children is not easy. Yes, you have to do that. You know, but
Yeah, all right.
yes, but I
sometimes taking care of
agree.
children
I
is
agree.
not
The
easy.
husband should help. That's why when we moved to our new house, I made sure that we had a dishwasher. So
How did you make sure?
Well, yeah, we looked at the house and we saw everything that the house had, and dishwasher. I was very happy. So, so I'm free from that.
I don't have to do it anymore either. So
Exactly. That's how I
that's
like
a
it.
win-win.
None of us, we don't have to do it. Seriously speaking, so we can show our love in other ways, rather than domestic work. But then again, I agree.
No, I think
a man should help. No, I agree. It's part of his job, right?
I think marriage. I think talking about marriage again today. I think marriage is really about two people that are helping each other to move forward. So you fill gaps.
Yeah.
I don't think it should be reserved to what a man does versus what a woman does. Yes, there are certain areas that we naturally lean towards versus where a man naturally leans towards. But I just think that we should just.
Okay, good point. What happens when one person is not doing what the other person thinks he should be doing? How and then maybe the woman comes, babe, you're not helping me. You're not helping me. I've been working since money and blah blah, and you're not helping me and things like that. So is that how to handle it, or is there another way of handling it? What do you think?
If the woman is nagging.
Yeah, well, she feels like the guy's not doing any work. How would she, bring that up to him?
Well, I mean, I've not always handled that in the best way in terms of the result hasn't been what I wanted immediately either. I guess yes, nagging is never advisable. Or whining about anything, but I suppose sometimes you kind of feel like surely he's intuitive enough to see that I have a need somewhere or I'm struggling. And I think that whole thing about, I can't read your mind until you say it, I don't know. I just think sometimes it's pretty obvious where the support is required, but I think because you don't want to do it naturally,
sometimes you should still
just
say it and say it in a very nice
of
way.
You should still say it, but I think as well, it's a lesson that both should take away. I think that the man should be attentive enough to see and want to look for ways, and that's what love is. It's about looking at the other person, isn't it? So you're looking for ways to constantly make the life of your spouse easier. So we should both be looking at each other and not just focused on what is our comfort. That you don't like doing something is not a reason not to do it.
I'm telling you guys, we struggle with this initially, man. Seriously. It's just like back and forth. And it's something simple. You guys, it was so simple. We struggled with it, seriously. And now I don't think we're not struggling with it as much. But,
not as much. I think I think we are maturing. I mean, this is 6 years of marriage now, so we are maturing. We are learning to communicate, and in terms of how we ask for help, how we pass across feelings about things a little bit better than we did at the start. So definitely, it's an area that we are growing in. But yes. You should find the best way to express yourself. If something is pinching you, yes, you should say. Don't just sort of allow it to sort of build up until you kind of blow up over the smallest thing.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Exactly. So yes, that's it. So I've learned my lesson. I know how to help my wife around
I've learned
the house
as well. I'm learning
she learns
how
not to get very too worked up about this kind of little stuff.
And
yes,
now he actually does shower the kids more than I actually asked.
Now you can actually hold them.
Yeah, well, Chimamanda is still tiny.
No, but she can stand on her own, so it's easy to give them a quick shower.
It's not as if it's easy for me to do it, but I just have to figure it out.
Easy in terms of the actual doing. A baby that can't even stand can.
Yeah, but it's just as much of a risk for me. Do I suddenly have just mum instincts to be able to hold a jelly baby?
Yeah, they do. I think they do. If they don't, if God doesn't give them that instinct from the start, why would they be the one to carry the child? Why would they be the one to breastfeed the child? They have some things that we don't have. So saying else, I'll be the one carrying the child and breastfeeding the child at breast again.
Okay, that's
fine. But the idea is they have those instincts. But yes, as a man, you should help. I agree.
Definitely, love is about both people looking at the other person and making life easy for each other.
Yeah, we have to go now.
Okay, we can go. Okay, run out.
All right, guys.
Okay.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.